Using time and energy mapping to find the time to do your best work. Hi, welcome. I'm Marina Gabor, wife, homeschooling mom, speaker, and co-founder of Summit Writing Academy. My promise to you today is that by the end of this video, you'll know how to map your time and energy and use it to find what I call your golden minutes. Have you ever not started a project because you were sure it was going to take longer than the time you had available? Often, my perception of activity is that it's going to take a long time. And because it's going to take a long time, I don't even want to start. I don't want to dedicate that amount of time that I think it's going to take. And when I'm done, I'm not even sure I'm going to like the result, so I don't want to start. Can you relate? I'm not fond of doing the dishes. Anybody else? It's probably my least favorite household chore because it seems like you just get the kitchen clean and there are more dishes to contend with. Well, one day I decided I would time myself. I wanted to know, does it really take forever or does it just feel like it takes forever? Well, I couldn't believe how much I got done in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So I started timing other tasks that I thought took a long time. And they all took less time than I imagined. When it comes to writing, the same thing is true. When you break the writing process down into these little bites, these little individual tasks, all of a sudden, you have time. You don't need to go through the whole writing process in a single day. In fact, you shouldn't. You'll be more productive if you spread it over a couple of days. Your brain will have a chance to mull over those ideas, perhaps while you sleep, or maybe while you're doing the dishes. You'll look at life differently, perhaps come up with some new ideas, just because your focus has shifted for a period of time. As we go into the fall, we've got lots of new activities coming on board. Activities are starting, whether online or offline activities. And we need to take some time to map our time and our energy to see where we do have time and where we do have spots to put some activities and to see if they're in the optimal time slots. So let's find some time to do our best work. Here's what we're going to do. Step 1, map your time. What does that mean? Map your time. This is different from scheduling or planning. This is like an audit. Now, don't think of, a tax audit, although that's the same kind of idea. We want to know not where you're spending your money, where are you spending your time? Where are you spending your time? Not where you think you're spending your time or where you're planning to spend your time, but where did your time actually get spent? What is happening in your life right now? You'll most likely be surprised where some of your time is slipping away. And when you do an energy audit in a little bit, you'll see why some of the time that you think you have is just slipping through your fingers every day. So here's what you do. Each day for a week, grab a piece of paper, one piece of paper, do this for a week on that piece of paper and jot down what you actually do. Not what you plan to do, what you wish you would do, what you want to put on Instagram that you've done, but what you actually do. Step 2. We're going to have another piece of paper and we're going to map our energy. This takes a little bit more thinking because we don't often think about our energy. We just go through the day and then we crash at night and we wake up in the morning and we hope we make it through another day. Maybe some of us do like that. Or you can map your energy and start taking advantage of the times when you have lots of energy and then plan other activities when you have less energy. So we're going to think about this. So as you go through your week, jot down your energy in relation to the activities that you're doing. So when you do the dishes, how much energy do you have? When you're doing some writing, or when you're helping your child do their writing, how much energy do you have? How much energy do they have? You can do an audit for your child. You can do an audit for yourself. And go through the day. When do you have your most energy? Okay, we're going to, step 3 is we're going to do an analysis. We're going to look at that, look at our time and our energy audits side by side and see, are we doing our high energy activities during a time when we actually have high energy? Or do we need to swap those and put an activity that requires lower energy when we actually have low energy, and move that high energy activity to a time when we are more productive and alert? So it's a little bit of this rearranging. You have to kind of think it through a little bit and then try it. And then a month down the road, maybe do another one and say, are my time and energy more aligned? Or do I need to cut some activities because they don't match and I just can't figure out how to get them aligned? That's okay too. Now, when you rearranged your time and energy, did it open up any new time slots? Did you find some hidden time? I like to call them golden minutes. The minutes where you swap these low energy activities into low energy times, move the high brain activities to your high energy times, you will see your happiness and your productivity soar because you're doing the right thing at the right time. So I encourage you, find your golden minutes, and perhaps that's where you can put in some writing. Find that little 30-minute slot of high energy time where you can use your brain and jumpstart your writing. Try it over the next 7 days. I've created a 7-day writing jumpstart kit just for you so that you can get started step by step. There's a guide, there's worksheets. You can start improving your writing this week, and it's free. So click on the link below. Get your 7-day writing jumpstart kit. Work on it during some of those golden minutes, the time that you found, and watch your writing improve. Even in 7 days, see what you can do. Until next time, go find your minutes.